Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com, and in this video, we're going to talk about Facebook's fight against engagement bait. Today, Facebook just sent out a press release, which is like a warning shot across the bow of marketers on Facebook, and it's all about engagement bait. So this video, we're going to explain what it is. I'm going to give you clear examples to understand exactly what the wrong thing to do is. I'm going to tell you kind of how Facebook's going about this and what they're ultimately going to do to people who don't heed this warning. This is incredibly important information for you if you're active on Facebook. If you know anyone who's actively marketing on Facebook, share this video with them so they get the update, because they're rolling this out this week. And to be honest, Facebook generally doesn't even give us a heads up when they roll out big algorithm changes. The fact that they've given us kind of a press release, kind of a heads up on this, that to me means that this is going to be a big deal, and this is going to impact a lot of fan pages and personal pages that are being used to advertise on Facebook. So first and foremost, what is engagement bait? So engagement bait is an attempt by marketers and individuals publishing to Facebook in order to kind of game Facebook's algorithm to get more reach. A post that you put out that gets lots of likes, lots of hearts, lots of comments will generally get more reach than a post that doesn't get those kinds of engagement signals. So people have been using this kind of maybe a little bit scandalously. They've been saying, like if you agree, or say yes, comment yes below if you agree. And there's several other ways that people use engagement bait, but it's that forcing people or tricking people to engaging to game that engagement number to build more engagements than kind of you normally would have. And they've said that any page or individual who keeps doing this is going to get demoted in their algorithm. So it's going to start with just the individual posts that use this. Those posts are going to get their reach crushed. But if you're an individual or a page who uses this tactic over and over and over, you could see the entire reach of your entire fan page or your personal page get absolutely crushed. Now, when Facebook moves forward in these directions, I pay attention. So how this could potentially affect you. A lot of people have been running contests. Like and share if you want to enter to win a blank. That's been a very common methodology that's been used for a long time. And that's something I've tested before. If you're using that right now, stop. It's not going to continue to work, and it could have collateral damage for you and your business and your brand on Facebook. The other things that people are doing, I've got a couple of notes here. Number one is what they call react bait. So react bait is like this if you're a blank, love this if you're a blank, right? Like this post if you're a guy, heart this post if you're a girl. And then what it does is it gets users who are just kind of scrolling through their timeline to think, well, I'm a guy, I'll like that. Oh, I'm a girl, I'll love that. And it's a way to gauge how many guys and how many girls see that. They make us, the user, think that we're just kind of participating in a little Facebook-based game, but ultimately the publisher of the content is doing that because they want it to get more reach. Another one is vote baiting. So individuals will take the image and they'll break the image up into 4 sections, and they'll say, like, the top left will be a heart, the top right will be the thumbs up, the bottom left will be the surprise face, the bottom right will be the laughing face. And it's like, which one would you choose? And it could be like a luxury car, a luxury mansion, a beach experience, and then like a private jet. And it's like, which one would you choose? Click the right button. And then that's a way for them to getting individuals, again, to cast their vote. This is vote baiting now. And people say, oh, I'd like the private jet, or I'd like the mansion, or I'd like the beach house, etc. So they're tallying up the votes based on those feedback metrics that Facebook gives us. Again, if this has been a part of your strategy for the past, starting this week, they will begin crushing your reach, and you need to be aware of that. The other one is tag baiting. This is so common, right? Like tag a friend who needs to hear this today, or tag someone who cares, or tag a friend who looks like this, or who would love to have this car, tag your friend. Those kinds of posts that are simply getting you and me to try to tag our friends to notify them, right? It lights up the notification up top, but also it gives that engagement signal to trigger Facebook's algorithm to get more reach on those posts. Those are now getting crushed. And the last one is just the simple comment baiting. Yes, if you agree, type. And what's interesting is I've even seen Frank Kern use this exact strategy in his paid advertisements. It's a way that people are using the messenger bots. It's like you have them say a goofy phrase that's not a common phrase, like say unicorn if you agree, and then people type in unicorn in the comments, and then the chatbot knows when they see that word unicorn, the chatbot engages because they took the action of what you said up above in the ad. If you're using this, this could absolutely crush your ad reach, but if you're doing this organically, it could crush the entire reach of your entire fan page or possibly your personal account. And I would never recommend, you gotta stop these things that Facebook clearly says don't do this anymore, or else you're risking potential peril for your fan page. So let's take this one step further, right? Facebook years ago bought Instagram, and Facebook has been really kind of using both platforms. Facebook allows Instagram to have a life of its own, its own kind of ecosystem, but a lot of what Facebook does, their advertising platform gets rolled out over to Instagram. A lot of the kind of algorithm components that make Facebook work eventually get rolled over to Instagram. So for me, I'm seeing this as writing on the wall for Instagram as well. They haven't publicly come out and stated that these sorts of clickbait, vote bait, and engagement bait is going to cause a problem on Instagram. But if you look at Instagram, to me, Instagram actually has more of this going on than Facebook does. And I think that's going to be whether they publicly notify us that that's going to be rolled out on Instagram or not. I do believe this is going to be rolled out on Instagram as well. So according to their actual press release that I'll link to in the description below, they said that this is getting rolled out this week. Today's date is December 18th. So if you're actively using these kinds of posts, I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you stop. I would personally remove these posts from your fan page if you had them up in the recent past, because they're still tracking the engagement. If you have one that's been going semi-viral or it went viral a few weeks ago and you're still getting some engagements on it, I would pay attention to this. Now, how Facebook implemented this is they've seeded their machine learning and their AI with hundreds of thousands of posts that are just like this. They've gone out and they've literally built a database of these sorts of engagement bait posts. They've fed all of this data into their machine learning algorithm, into their AI system, and that has seeded it with information. Now, what they're saying is they're turning on this machine learning, and they're giving that machine learning and AI system the power to demote you, demote your posts, and demote your fan pages if you continue to do what resembles that which they fed into this algorithm and machine learning system. If I've ever seen one thing happen time and time again with these machine learning system rollouts, there can be collateral damage. So if you're even close to being in a gray area, I would definitely take a look at everything you're doing, all of your Facebook marketing, to make sure you're not in a gray area at all. If you've pre-queued up your kind of Facebook marketing, whether it's in Buffer or Edgar or whatever tool you use, Hootsuite, etc., go in and audit what you have coming out in the next days, weeks, and months, because the worst case scenario is for you to watch this video, have the like, oh, okay, cool, I don't need to do that, but then have your automated system go violate this new term kind of over and over and potentially crushing your reach on Facebook. So that's it. Just keep it squeaky clean. Again, I'll link to the actual kind of press release, the update that came out today. I'll link to that below. This, again, it just came out today, December 18th. Take action quick. They don't normally give us these warning shots across the bow, so consider yourself blessed to know this information. Again, if you know someone who's active on Facebook, they've been growing their business on Facebook, they they care about their presence on Facebook, send them a link to this video, share this video with them, because if they get this wrong, it's going to collapse their reach. It's going to crush their reach. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to hear sob stories from people whose businesses are going to get crushed by this because they're not going to get this update and they're not going to make the appropriate changes in the right amount of time. And Facebook does not care. Facebook is happy to crush the reach of these pages and individuals they see violating this terms of service, because Facebook ultimately cares about the kind of user experience from their average user. They don't care about us trying to market through Facebook organically. So consider yourself forewarned. Again, share this video if it would be helpful to someone you know. Give me a thumbs up here to help get the reach out for this video. Comment below if you have any questions at all, if you have any ideas or insights, or if there's anything you think I missed in this video. Comment below and let me know and let the audience and the group know. I thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to connecting with you on the future videos. I hope to be bringing more positive and exciting things to do for marketing, but this video, I had to give you that warning of what not to do on Facebook marketing, because the writing is on the wall and they're taking action on it this week. So clean up your organic marketing, clean up your ad campaigns here this week on Facebook, so you don't get kind of tripped up by this automatic ban robot. They're going to be swinging the ban hammer, and you don't want to get hit by that ban hammer. Thanks again. I hope you have a happy holidays that's coming up here in about a week or so, and I'm going to put out some more videos for you, do a live stream again this weekend. So if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, do whatever you do here on YouTube, and I thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Be well.